breaking legal news, the lawsuit against Donald Trump for his classified documents case was dismissed by Judge Cannon in Florida. Judge Cannon used a novel legal theory, which was recently supported by Clarence Thomas in a decision by the Supreme Court. So, I'm going to boil it down. The Constitution in Article 2 sets up the executive branch. Within Article 2, there's a clause that says the president may appoint a whole bunch of people, ambassadors, consuls, other public officials, with the consent of the Senate, advice and consent clause of the Senate. In this instance, President Biden did not get the advice and consent of the Senate to appoint the prosecutor Jack Smith. Donald Trump's lawyers argue that because of that, he was not properly appointed, and therefore the whole prosecution had to fail. Judge Cannon, in a ruling contrary to previous Supreme Court decisions, said, I agree. In fact, without the advice and consent of the Senate, Jack Smith is an improperly appointed prosecutor, and therefore all charges must be dismissed. Furthermore, she said, in order to have money to prosecute Donald Trump, that money must be approved by the Senate and the House, and since that never happened, the funding was also fraudulent, and therefore the prosecution must fail. In a very interesting twist, the prosecutor prosecuting Hunter Biden for tax evasion also appointed without the advice and consent of the Senate. Therefore, those charges might be dismissed also. Stay tuned.